What is going on YouTube? But there's no sun here. Hashtag Pokemon of the Pocket Family of the known Pocket University. Here, boy, whatever. That is my intro, and I am not changing it for the world. Anyway. People are still awake first and foremost, so I don't have to be too loud, but I don't have to be too quiet, but I don't want to be too loud either, else people are gonna think I'm crazy. Because, well, I'm speaking to my phone, and, well, they're gonna interrupt me if they hear me, so then I would have to pause the video, because they will flat out call my name, which I don't really want to be out there right now. So, yeah. Now, as you all can see from the background right here, I'm finally giving y'all the what if Naruto had Sense's abilities. And that is loud. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. Now, we are finally doing what if Naruto has Sense's powers and it's not going to... Should it be like a unique type of dojutsu, or should it be a Genki Genka? No, it's not gonna be either that. He's just gonna find it in the friggin' Hokage's mansion. You know, where he steals the scroll of healing, but we haven't gotten to there yet. So let's see. I forgot what year Naruto was in. I don't. Anyways, okay. Stretching. Don't mind me. Stretching because I'm tired. Alright. Now then, because of the little time frame up here, I might be able to squeeze out a part 2. Might. It all depends on how I feel after this one. So, what if Naruto has Sense's abilities? I know I said it like 3 times. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have a blast. Get it? Because, guys are blasters. We're gonna have a blast, or we're gonna have a good time. I mean, listen, I'm very bad at puns. I am so bad, it's like horrible. Like tortable. Yeah, I know. I'm very bad. You all can cringe later. What am I doing with my life? Oh yeah, making a YouTube video. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I remember. Don't quote me on this, but I feel like I'm half insane. But we all are, to some degree. Nobody's perfect. Alright. Let's see here. This story begins with Naruto defacing the Hokage mansion. And if Naruto ascends, shouldn't he be, I don't know, intelligent? No and yes. No, because the object I plan on him getting has not been found yet. And 2, let's just say Naruto's soul vessel is... Well, now that I think about it, Naruto's soul vessel is like flat out justice. Sasuke's is probably like the one that is hate. Sakura, perseverance. Kakaishi... Now that I think about it, Kakaishi would probably be like a perseverance 2. Huh. I don't think I've seen a single determined soul trait. Well, scratch that. Let's have Naruto be determination instead, but you know, so whatever in the end. Now, why am I giving Naruto the soul tree of determination if he's gonna be Sans, who has a monster soul? Remember the nine-tailed fox? The nine-tailed fox is a type of monster. I'm gonna say Kurama knows, or like he knows of Sans, like he has prior knowledge of him. Considering Sans is technically the Grim Reaper of Undertale, judge, jury, and executioner, but you know, all good things like that always come to an end at some point in time. But and since this age has never really been specified, so let's just say when the Sage of Six Paths created the Till Beasts from the one kills, frick, whatever, I forgot his name. I had his name like literally not even a minute ago. I can't really remember it now. I hate myself. Anyways, it goes from not Karma, but the one tails all the way up to, well, supposedly 10. Supposedly. And let's just say the 10 tails' power was like, guess now that I think about it, this is a very bad intro. This is like very, very bad. Ugh, what am I doing? Huh. How can I implement Undertale into Naruto without being all cringy about it? Let's see. Kinimaru has the bone release. The bone, not Genki Genkai, but Genki Genkai is Aijutsu. No, Dojutsu is Aijutsu. Genki Genkai is the like release of a clan. Okay, so I was right. The Kimimaru's clan has the bone release, or the bone Genki Genkai. If I make Naruto part of Kimimaru's clan, then it would somewhat make sense. But Naruto's news of Maki, and I don't want to change that, so I'm gonna make this work. Thank you, Soup Can. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. I have an idea now. Some of you may hate it, but I'm sorry. It's literally the only thing I can do. And because it sends, I have to give Naruto that sickness that makes his, like, friggin' durability and strength, like, just leave his body. I have to. I'm sorry, I have to give that to him. I kinda have to. I am like obliged to do that. That's how I do the Sans what ifs. Everybody that has Senses powers has a type of sickness that makes them like very weak physically. But stamina's friggin' infinite. I can't water down Naruto's stamina too much because, well, it'll just kill the whole feel of, Naruto, so. Alright. Now, how's this gonna happen? Ninetales attack on a village. That's how this happens. As we all know, Obito, who roleplayed as Madara Uchiha, managed to control Kurama via the Sharingan. He had Kurama attack the village in hopes of dragging out the fourth Hokage or destroying the village. I don't know. I never understood Obito's or Toby's, actions during that time frame. I think he was just trying to get back at Kakashi by destroying everything he loved, which made no sense because he lived in that village before too. So, anyway, now let's see here. During the Ninetales' little controlled rampage, Minato was fighting Obito. He did his signature Rasengan to the spinal cord and pretty much put Obito out of commission, which then released Kurama from his, brainwashing, to which he actually snapped and went on an absolute rampage right then and there. Now, Kurama was in the right to do that because he was pretty much forced out of Kushina, controlled, and forced to attack the village. Kurama didn't know what the hell was going on. I bet he was just gonna run away and find somewhere to hide, but nope. That wasn't happening, apparently. So he's like, whatever, the village already think of me as a monster. Might as well give him a good enough reason to do that. And as he starts throwing tail beast bombs left and right. Now, Kurama would hear crying as he would look down at a baby Naruto. That's right, baby Naruto. Being killed by his mom. And Kurama was like, another Uzumaki. Or, wait, Mentos not kidding. I almost fucked up his Uchiha. Goddamn. Alright. Well then, I need sleep because I'm messing up. I am a huge mess right now. I thought I had the story under control, but apparently I don't. I'm all over the place and I love it so much. Anyway, I have my mouth so close to my phone so y'all can hear me, but I'm actually speaking very, very low right now because, I don't need people interrupting me again for the 8th time. Anyway, all that good stuff said, Kurama would go full force commitment into killing Kushina and Naruto together, but bada bee, bada boom, Minato jumps in the way. Well, Kushina too, really, but the 2-for-1 deal. They've been shish kebabbed. And Minato was already in the process of using the Reaper Death Seal, to which I believe he learned himself. I'm inclined to believe he learned that himself, alright? Alright. Oh. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, when Minato was selling Kurama within Naruto, the Reaper Death Seal, let's just say he missed a hand sign. And because of that, Naruto's entire life force was just absolutely drained, leaving him pale, white-haired. Almost like Kakashi, really. Just pale and white-haired. Actually, let me see if I can find a good representation of what I'm. Okay. Right here. Yeah. That's what I almost said Deku. I almost said Deku. God dang it. But this is how Naruto looks. White hair, pale skinned with like the black scales and white pupils. Yeah, that's how it look. And I'm saying that's what happened to him because Naruto like missed one seal off the reproductive seal. This is what if, you don't have to quote me on it. I know Minato got all the henseals right, killed himself in Kushina in the process, sealing half of their chakra Asians in Naruto. Bada bing, bada boo, they're both still inside Naruto. Naruto's chakra and all that, blah 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 blah. Alright. This is a sensational video. I need to put myself to sleep before I faint. Alright. Okay. Anyway. Going on with the video. Those were saved by the fourth. The fourth was recognized as a hero as everyone sees this baby Naruto. They all see he has, well, whiskers, but at the same time his hair is white and his skin's pale. And his eyes are black with the white pupils, so they, like, really think that the Nine-Tails has already got the kid and all hope's lost for him. When that's not really the case. Naruto just changed because of a mess-up of the one jutsu used to save friggin' everyone. But, you know, humanity is corrupt. If they can find someone to blame, they're gonna blame them, even if it's a baby. So, now, I'd say 5, 6, 7 years have passed. Naruto's busy defacing the Hokage monument and is now currently running for the heels. Remember, because Naruto is has this sickness, half of everything he was in the beginning is, well, all of Naruto's traits and stats in the beginning is like half of what they were. So his regeneration, like, he could heal from a stab in a day, he now needs to heal. He can heal from a stab in like 2 days. He could run for like a year, full speed for a year straight, or a couple months. He can now do that for, well, half that time. And his strength's just gone. Like, that strength is just deleted. When he hits someone, they don't even feel it. It's just like, they feel like they're being pushed slightly. That's about it. And, well, yeah, I'm making them slightly weak. Sans can only deal 1 damage, as a lot of you people know. And if I'm going to stick to the story of giving Naruto Sensen's powers, I have to do exactly that. Make sure he can only deal 1 damage and has only 1 defense. Anyways. And because he has 1 defense, doesn't mean he'll necessarily just die from 1 hit. It just means that he's more subjectable to, like, flat out attacks entirely, meaning he'll take more damage than most people. Because it's still Naruto, it's not like he's actually Sans. He'll just take more damage than, well, normal people or monsters would. Okay. Anyways, Naruto's running still relatively fast, faster than most people actually. And when I say fast, I mean my guy would constantly have Naruto race him because he's just that fast. My guy would have to sometimes like remove his weights and enter one of the gates just to like keep up with Naruto. When I say one of the gates, I mean like probably like the fifth gate. You know that gate when you move near the speed of sound? No. That was the eighth gate of death. When he could like just fly at the speed of sound. Ugh. So how about this? He's gonna be used to the seventh gate of life. Because he has to use it constantly just to keep up with Naruto. Because as we all know, Sans can dodge light speed attacks. And I believe when Kara finally possesses you, their attacks move at the speed of light, and Sans can like still dodge that shit. Oh wow! If you think about it, Sans is actually very sudden fast. Despite being very late, he is very fast. Being able to dodge speed of light attacks and attack with force that equals the speed of sound. I'm like, bruh, calm yourself. Anyway, people say Sans is weak. Oh, you guys are funny if you say he's weak. Anyway, Naruto would then manage to get away from the ninjas chasing him. Ninjas panting tired, like the kid's way too fucking fast. And they would just mind their own business. Naruto would then head home with his refrigerator stock full of ketchup and ramen. I say ramen, I meant ramen. Why ketchup, you may ask? Why don't you catch up with the lore? Anyway, Sans loves to drink ketchup. That's that, and that's all I'm gonna say. Naruto likes to eat ramen. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, if you all relish what I just did there, then be gone, thugs. Oof. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm tired. I didn't think this through enough. Alright. Well, I'm already about 23 minutes in. Might as well roll with it. Holy, I just realized why I haven't even completely started it. I've just been talking for really no reason. And complaining that I'm tired. I need to stop that. Well, anyway. Me mumbling aside. Next thing what happened in Naruto, as Naruto would be running to class. He's late, per usual, but as we all know, yes, Sans could do the shortcut, but Naruto's not Sans, or he doesn't have Sans's powers, knowledge, and all that yet. But he still got it. And because he's so close to death, let's just say the Reaper Death Seal, when it took away like half of Naruto's real life force, it made him pale, white-haired. All of that turned into chakra, meaning Naruto's chakra reserves are like about 5 times that of original, in which Naruto's chakra reserves were already pretty fudging massive, about say high Jonin level. That times 5 makes it about Hokage level. Now, because of this, Naruto's chakra control is much worse than it was before. Meaning he'll accidentally put too much or too little chakra in whatever he was trying to do to train, and everything would end up blowing up in his face or being a huge failure. Anyway, it was time for them to do the final exam to become a true ninjas once and for all. Now, everyone's called up to do their thing, the transformation jutsu. Transformation jutsu. First up, Sakura. Sakura transforms into Sasuke. Why? Because she's a fucking Sasuke fanatic. Sasuke transforms into Uruka. Let's just say he transforms into Uruka. Uruka, good job, pass. Naruto transforms into a girl, Uruka, and all boys except Sasuke, gay, and gets a nosebleed. And Uruka hits Naruto on the head, makes him transform back, says he passed reluctantly, and sends him back down and puts him back to his own desk. Next, it was the Shadow Clone. Everyone except Naruto passes. Meaning everyone graduates except Naruto. Again. Then we have boy Mizuki. God damn it. Ugh. Did I say Mizuki right? Ugh. God damn it, there are so many names swirling in my head. Yeah. Then boy Mizuki comes up, manipulates Naruto to go get the scroll, although Naruto is a tad bit skeptical of this. But Mizuki decides, he may just pull one over, because he's still not Sans yet. He only has the properties of Sans. Properties. I don't know if any of you have watched The Very Cautious Hero, but yeah. That dude say he was an ass to the goddess. Oh man. The goddess had a hard time dealing with that guy. Ironically enough, for those of you that haven't watched the final episode yet, please block yours. I don't want to spoil it for you. But apparently, the goddess that summoned him was, the guy's daughter. And I was like, oh, well then, how about that? Anyways, sidetracking. Now, Naruto sneaks into the Hokage Mansion. Because his life force is so low, even if they did manage to sense Naruto's massive chakra reserves, his life is so low they won't be able to, really feel his presence to begin with. So he'd be, technically invisible to them. Anyways, he walks in, all casual, he leaves a note on the door saying, hey, I'm right here, I'll be back later. As he walks into the building, nobody's noticed this note yet because, like I said before, they don't really sense him. He's technically dead, to be fair. Anyways, Naruto will see the scroll of sealing. He's like, awesome, now I've passed the hidden test. Now, before he leaves, he would see this, container containing, this upside down floating white heart thing. Curious about it, he would walk over and slightly, tap it, as the container would just fall and shatter. Naruto would be like, ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Then the soul would start floating up, and he'd like, ah, that's bad. That's bad. This is very bad. This is not supposed to go this way. Crap. What am I gonna do? If one of the girls walk in, and if I'm caught, I'm screwed. Like, they're going to actually kill me this time. I shouldn't even be here. And then the soul, like, rams straight into Naruto. Naruto be like, oh god, that hurts! Because now his soul and the new soul is pretty much fighting each other for dominance. And as we all know, Kurama sees two different consciousness. Well, he doesn't see, but he feels two different consciousness. One is like, is very close to himself, and the other is the boy he was trapped in. Now, Kurama himself would try to force out this other consciousness, but the moment he does, he himself gets like hurt by karmatic retribution. And Kurama would like stop attacking. Because one, I'm pretty sure Kurama's level is pretty bloody high. Even if he wasn't the one to kill all those people, he still killed people. Meaning his level is pretty high. Whatever the case is. After a while, the two souls finally fuse. Meaning Naruto now has 3 people inside of his head. Sans himself, because he hasn't completely fused with Naruto, because he still hasn't trained Naruto yet. And I know what you're thinking, wait, Sans is gonna train Naruto? To be fair, Sans is in Naruto's head, meaning his stamina is infinite, and he doesn't have to be lazy, well, anymore, because he doesn't really get tired. But he's still gonna choose to be lazy because it's much, well, more preferred. But yeah. But because their souls fused, Naruto's gonna be like a shit ton more lazy than he was before. Meaning he's gonna be that Shikamaru smart and lazy. People are interrupting again. Well, yeah. Anyways, well, Naruto may be feeling much more, well, lazy now, but he also has a feeling that if he takes this girl out, then something bad's gonna happen. And that's because, well, Sans pretty much fused with him. Meaning he's gonna be more aware, intelligent, lazy, and less merciful. But if he sees you could change, then, well, he's gonna give it a shot. Because as we all know, Sans did try to spare you in the genocide run. Because, well, his brother believed he could change to the bitter end. He's like, well, he said, please don't come back. Yeah. But he means, please don't come back in that run. He kind of wants you to, like, reset so he can have his brother and all them back. Because, I mean, like, it's gonna suck with just him, the flower, Asgore, and a handful of monsters left. Gone from, like, 100 to, like, 20. Anyway. Now, Naruto would leave the scroll there, but because it's still Naruto and his curiosity always piques his interest, he will learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And because of, well, he's also Sans, he also understands a little bit of the other jutsus. Don't know what's all in there, but I believe the Rasengan was in it in the Flying Raijin. And because he has Sans's intelligence, I believe he'll pick up on how to do the Rasengan relatively quickly, but he still doesn't have the training to actually do it, so all he knows is the steps. And he saw the Flying Raijin technique. It's a seal. He knows it's a type of sealing jutsu, meaning he's gonna be a lot more interested in seals, because as we all know, since it's that intelligent boy, if there's more knowledge to boost up that, then your boy's gonna take it. And considering sealing jutsu with all the seals, seal jitsu, whatever it's called, is very, very, very complicated and simple at the same time, then, well, he's gonna take it. As we all know, Sans is lazy. If he can do something lazily, he'll do it. And studying is something you do lazily, so he's gonna do that. Well, whatever. He left the scroll at the Kage mansion and left through the window, really. And he really heads to the forest where he's supposed to meet Mizuki. Now, why would he go there even if he doesn't have the scroll? Person. Remember when I said Sans more aware and also less merciful? He's gonna give Mizuki a bit of a bad time because, well, Sans has a tiny bit of influence over Naruto right now. Something that Kurama can't really do unless Naruto's angry, but unlike Kurama, Naruto can influence Naruto because he's not sealed. He's actually out and about. And he can influence Naruto by well, not by his emotions, but via his chakra amounts. Currently, Naruto has too much chakra for him to normally control, and because of that, Sans is slightly no. Okay, how can I put this in a way for Sans to have some sort of influence over Naruto? Oh, I got it. Naruto is still going to be in the forest just to talk to Mizuki because he's going to say he can't do it. And he's going to come up with like an excuse saying that too many guards were there. Like the place was extra heavily guarded, so he couldn't sneak in and get the scroll. Mizuki would be pissed and would try to attack Naruto, but with the giant shuriken, but Uruka Sensei comes in and gets a back injury which should have permanently crippled him, might I just say. And at that point, Naruto's white irises go completely black. One, boy, Sans is out and he's about to give a certain someone a very bad time. And two, this was the best way I could put to Sans gaining some sort of influence over Naruto. Sans cares about people, especially those close to him. And when Sans used to Naruto, there was only a handful of people that he actually cared for, Iruka being one of them. So, since Naruto is technically his new host, um, who's ever his friends is also his friends. So yeah, Mizuki's gonna have a very bad time. And well, Mizuki would try to leap at Naruto. He would suddenly faceplant into the ground. You can see one of Naruto's eyes is glowing blue and or yellow because, well, Sans eyes glows like two different colors, blue and yellow. I've seen. Now, a lot of these pictures just show blue, but I've seen like, yeah, like this right here, blue and yellow. Mizuki be like, what was this? This ain't the Tail Beast's power? Naruto would be like, whoa, no, fuck. Damn it. Sans, Naruto, fuck. I can't think of anything good to say. No! Actually, retcon that. Mizuki's thinking, how is this possible? This ain't the Tail Beast's damn power. It doesn't have the power to, I guess, force people into the ground. Or manipulate gravity. And at this current moment, Naruto, controlled by Sans, would say, well then, it seems you don't necessarily understand the gravity, as he would then get pushed further into the ground. And Naruto Sans would then say, of this situation, you hurt a close friend of mine. Someone I would consider family. And then Mizuki would hear like this, like right above him. Sans would prefer to would be saying, "Aw, it looks like you've seen it first. What, you think I was gonna break a leg? No, friend. I'm going to disintegrate you. I hope you have a good time." As he would then start slow. This is very bad. This is one of the worst videos I've made yet. And mostly because I have to whisper. I would like to speak like this. Just cause, well, it helps me. Okay? Can't do a lot. I can't keep doing that whisper thing. It sucks. And it's really annoying. Also, I feel like I could have done like 10 times better. Like, so much better. I know I could have done much better. But, here I am. Anyways. Naruto will begin. Well, whatever was above Mizuki starts opening its, mouth about to release the entire blast that's gonna end this man's whole career. When Naruto suddenly stops. Because Ruka, he's still alive from what Sans could see. So, instead of, killing Mizuki, two bones, penetrates his, shoulders at the, shoulder blades, and, dislocates both of his arms, and, just removes his ability to walk. So, yeah. As Sans would give control over to Naruto, and because Naruto. Nah. Yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened. And Naruto was still very much conscious of what happened. He doesn't know how he did it, but all he does know is that he wasn't in control when all that happened. He saw what was going down. He doesn't necessarily know how to do it, but he feels like he does. Why? Soul's fused, obviously. Deku. Fuck, I said Deku. Naruto would look at Mizuki, and then he would see, like, his soul, which is, I believe, ninjas' will of fires to bring justice. And he would see Mizuki's soul being, well, exactly that, justice, though he just tried to kill his teacher, kill him because he doesn't have the scroll, and now belittling him, calling him the Fox Demon. Naruto would be like, I see you're trying to get a rise on me by saying I'm the Jinchuriki of the Tail Beast Fox that attacked all them years ago. Yeah, I already know. Mizuki's like, that's right, wait, you already know? Wait, y'all might be thinking, wait, he already knows? Remember, he sends, and when Sans fused with him, his intelligence increased by like 50 folds, so he was able to piece together the events and why people were hating him for all this stuff. His birthday being this exact time, this exact place, at this exact moment. He's like, I see. Yeah, he was shocked, but he like pieced all that together relatively quickly. He's like, how do you know? And Naruto, because he knows it was like a secret, because nobody was telling him why, he just played along by saying, you just told me. Mizuki would be like, then you didn't know. And Naruto's like, yeah, I knew. That's why I tricked you into saying. That's why I tricked you into saying it. Mizuki's like, but did that? Then Ambu like showed up, because I believe a secret like that, if exposed to Naruto, will result in death. Now, because Naruto knows, now, and he pretty much tricked Mizuki into saying it. Mizuki's big dead. Like, he ain't coming back anymore. But now I think about it, the only reason Nabu actually came is because Naruto had the scroll of healing, so yeah, he's just crippled now. And Naruto will walk over to Uruka, ask him if he's alright. Be like, you managed to beat a shonen without using a jutsu. What kind of Genki Genkai was that, by the way? Naruto be like, I don't know. I guess it was a something I was born with. Uruka would then say, that's what a Genki Genkai is. It's a unique clan-specific jutsu. I'm just like, because, well, he starts to play the role of an idiot. He is not, I mean, like, if you suddenly become smart all of a sudden, you're gonna raise a few eyebrows. Anyways, I'll go to and say, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's part of my heritage. We're gonna be like, maybe so. Well, regardless, you did beat a ninja of this level rather quickly, so you've graduated. And I'm just like, you mean I may? And we're just like, that's right, Naruto. You're now a ninja. Congratulations. I would treat you with ramen, but I'm slightly crippled at the moment. Naruto was like, no problem, that's okay. Because it's like, Naruto, don't. I'm aware about your condition. Naruto didn't say what. You see, when you had the nine-tailed seal inside you, the seal was done by the Reaper Death Seal and via Lord Fourth. So, well, as it all goes, you got a virus not a virus, but a sickness contracted from the Reaper Death Seal, which zaps you of most of your health, life force. Hence why you have white hair, your eyes are black, and your irises are white. And, well, why, your skin's so pale, and also why you're physically weak, and you take more damage than most students. I was gonna say, though he's already, pieced that together. I mean, come on, sans intelligence here. But he's like, well, that explains a lot then. Well, Naruto would then point to Mizuki. What are we gonna do with him? He was like, I'ma just call the Ombu to come get him. Naruto would then say, again, he's told me about my hair, about what happened to me all them years ago. And Ruka's like, well, you did figure it out, and it was technically your birthright to know. Don't know why Lord Third decided to keep it secret, but I planned on telling you when you were a ninja, but Lord Third wanted Jiraiya to tell you about it. I found it dumb, to be fair, but whatever. Naruto's like, well, at least you care. Luka's like, I've always cared. Then they both share a laugh. Face it the next day. Ruka is on crutches, telling everybody their teams and all the good stuff. Now, over a couple months, Naruto's been hanging out more and more with Shikamaru. Because, well, he's now much more lazy than he was before. And Shikamaru will start enjoying Naruto's company more because, well, he's lazy, like him. They both share a yawn looking at the clouds one day, and then, well, Shikamaru's mother would then say, boy, you best get to school before you miss your team announcement. Shikamaru would grow troublesome, and Naruto would just be, what a drag. They would both get up and, slowly walk to school. They get there by, the ring of the bell, and Shikamaru's like, I was earlier than expected. Naruto would then say, agreed. As they both take their respective seats. Anyways, now, back to the Rukon Crutches announcing teams. We got Team 1 composed of yada yada yada, 2 yada yada yada, 3 yada yada yada, Kurana, Hinata, Kiba, Shino, Asuma is Ino, Shikamaru, Choji, Kakashi, Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, and that's about it, really. Those are... Is there anyone else I'm missing? I think I already said Team Kurana. Yeah, I said Team Kurana already. Now that I think about it, was probably only those 3 teams that was actually in the same, group at the time. Anyway. Sakura is like, yay, I'm on the team with Sasuke. And then groans when she hears Naruto's name. Ino's jealous because Sakura's in the team with Sasuke, blah blah blah, sada. You had to get that little scene out the way. Naruto is lazy, so he doesn't get up. So that little accidental kiss scene between Naruto and Sasuke never happens. Now, all respective teams go with their respective team leaders, and it's just Team 7 left, waiting for Kakashi. Naruto's like, I prefer this, and catches some Z's. But as soon as he, starts going to sleep, Kakashi walks in, and Naruto's like, fuck. And Kakashi's like, oh, what a boring team. Naruto's like, I prefer this. Why'd you have to show up? You could have been later. And Kakashi's like, somebody that actually enjoys the thrill of being lazy. Sweet, I can respect that. And, well, Kakashi asks everyone to meet him and, at the roof in, 5 seconds. He would then disappear in a puff of smoke, reading his book. On a roof, per usual. Sasuke decides to get up and actually start walking there, as Naruto is still sleeping. Sakura would then try to yell at Naruto, punch, hit, because she's that much of a person. And, well, she always hits Naruto for really no reason. He breathes the wrong way and she hits him. Naruto, he sharpens his kunai once. He gets hit. He reads a book. He gets hit. He goes to tie his sandals. He gets hit. He tries to ask Sakura a genuine question about the mission. He gets hit. He tries to, train with Sasuke. He gets hit. He asks Kakashi for pointers. He gets hit. Literally, he gets hit. A lot. By Sakura. Enemy ninjas don't even hit Naruto as much as that girl does. Anyway. She would then try to hit Naruto. Again. For God knows how many times. He dodges. Turns Sakura blue, just yeets her to Sasuke. And he's like, I'll meet y'all there. Naruto be like, I'll meet y'all there in a bit. As he's, sleeping. Sakura would then be, confused, because, one, she got yeeted by Naruto of all people, and 2, by an unknown jutsu with that, which he had no use for hand seals for. And, wait, Naruto can use soul manipulation already? No. He did that all on instinct. Remember, soul fusion. A lot of the things Sans can do, Naruto can now do. It's just, rather he learns to control them or not. And he did the soul manipulation on instinct because Sakura tried to hit him. So it was threat detected. He gets yeeted backwards. Anyway. Sakura and Sasuke leave. They're on a roof. They see Naruto there. They're like, how the f... And Kakashi's reading this book. They ask Kakashi when did Naruto get there, and Kakashi's like, huh? Oh shit, Naruto, when'd you get here? Naruto's like, I've been here for probably 5-6 minutes. He says, just cloud watching. Now, wait, Naruto can do the shortcuts? Instinctively. He's not doing them purposefully, it's just that his soul is so used to doing them. Because of, soul fusion. His soul is so used to doing them. He's just, doing it really on instinct. But each time he does it, it's more like training, per se. Because his body already knows what to do, and his soul knows what to do. He's doing, on instinct, but he's also paying attention to what happens. Like I said, he's more aware than original Naruto. So, yeah, he's learning, but he's learning what his body does with the powers he now has. So, he's really studying himself. He's trying to learn all the flaws of his role. He's learning the pros and cons of his new abilities, making sure, trying to see if they can become stronger or if he can make something last longer. Now, we all know karmatic retribution lasts for a long time, but it doesn't really kill you. It only takes away at your health until you reach one hit. Even then, if you still get hit, it'll only make your health decrease faster until you get to one hit point. Now, Naruto's really studying himself, so each time something he does instinctively happens, he's learning how to control said ability with each and every movement he makes. Now, Kakashi would then begin to go about the introductions, all like, alright, now it's team introductions. Tell me your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions. Starting with Sasuke. Sasuke's name, Sasuke Uchiha. My likes, nothing. Dislikes, nothing. As for dreams, nothing. I'm gonna make it a reality. I'm gonna kill someone. My goal, become stronger than said someone. And my ambitions, to be able to kill said someone. Sakura. Name Sakura Haruno. Likes, giggles. Dislikes, groans. And goals and or dreams and or ambitions all equals one thing. A disturbing blush to Sasuke, Naruto, and Kakashi. And then he goes to Naruto. Naruto will be like, to be fair, I kinda don't want to say. But, anyways, Naruto didn't say, my name is, Naruto Uzumaki. My likes, I have no need to tell you. Dislikes, I don't think I need to tell you. My goals, that's for me to know, for you to never figure out. And Kakashi's like, just like me. Naruto would then say, what about you, Teach? What's, your name, dreams, and or ambitions? Kakashi would then say, my name's Hatake Kakashi. My likes, don't need to tell you. Dislikes, don't need to tell you. Dreams, that's for me to know, for you to never figure out. Naruto and Kakashi sense of look at each other with sense of familiarity. Like, they both know each other rather well. So they don't really pry much into each other's life. And Sasuke would be like, well, how do we know how to work with the both of you if we don't know anything about the both of you? Kakashi would then be like, well, information is power. And Naruto was able to say, stole the words right out of my mouth. If you know what your enemy's dreams are, if you can crush that dream before it happens, then what's the point in them trying to become a ninja? If they don't have that goal to chase, then what are they really doing that for? The fun of it? No. If you're gonna be trying to become a ninja for something, you're gonna want a specific goal for that. Sakura would look dumbfounded at Naruto because Naruto says something rather intelligent. Naruto be like, well, that's what I read in the book once. And then her jaw drops. It like, you read? Naruto's like, I've always read. You're just too, well, blind to see that. Friggin' five-head. Tries to Naruto again, but Naruto dodges. And Kaishi would then be like, well, that introduction's out of the way. Meet me at the village entrance tomorrow. Also, don't eat anything or else you'll puke. And then he, like, disappears in a puff of smoke. Naruto would then begin to, like, walk away. So I would be like, and where do you think you're going? Naruto would then say, away. And Sakura would be like, where? Naruto's like, away. And Sakura again, where? Naruto again, away. Sakura wouldn't just be fed up with it and try to like hit Naruto again. Naruto dodges, starts lifting her up via magic, holds her over the edge of the building. Naruto be like, now why'd you go and do that? Sakura's like, because you keep annoying me. Naruto didn't say. By what? Keeping to myself? You never showed much interest in me before. Why now? Sakura then just blink. She would then say, you're not Naruto. Naruto was head over heels for me. Naruto was like, oh, I am very much me. I just realized that I was chasing a lost cause. Sasuke fanatic. Somebody I love Sasuke so much. Sasuke literally has invaded her life without even trying. You would then look at Sasuke. And the dark horse of the Hidden Leaf. The Avenger. The boy that doesn't like anything here. Anything or anyone here. As he would then look at Sakura, who was still floating over the edge. And Naruto would then say, you are falling for him and he does not even like you. Why the hell are you so hooked on this guy? Sakura heard 2 puns in that. She just didn't bother acknowledging them. Naruto would then be like, if you love Sasuke so much, why don't you keep bugging him instead of bugging me about not being head over heels for you? Because people change. We are never the same. As he would then yeet Sakura. Well, not yeet her, but places her right by Sasuke again. And walks back into the building, taking a shortcut home. No. Naruto's done the shortcuts enough times to the point that he actually knows how to use the shortcuts. Well, not instinctively, but consciously now. And he's done the soul manipulation on Sakura already consciously, so he now knows how to do that. Now, the attack portions of his abilities, he still doesn't know how to do yet. So, he's just been, training his taijutsu and his shuriken jutsu. And boy, that shuriken jutsu is gonna help. Anyways. Now, the next day arrives. And Naruto and Kakashi's late. Both of them are like the latest they've ever been. One reason, because Naruto happened to have run into Kakashi while walking there. He'd be like, and Kakashi's like, Naruto, what are you doing here? Naruto's like, a black cat crossed my path, so I took the long route. Kakashi's like, huh, how ironic, same for me. They both give a smirking thumbs up to each other, and they start walking. Naruto's reading a book, and Kakashi's like, "What you reading?" Naruto's like, someone's selling jutsus." Kakashi's like, "Ooh, selling jutsu, eh? You interested in it?" Naruto's like, "It's caught my interest, yes." Like, so I decided to study upon it. It's a lot more simple than I thought it would be. But because of its simplicity, a lot of people can actually do a lot more with it than they are letting on to believe. The art of being able to seal an object within a scroll or within a living being. But it can do much more than that. It can, you can, use it to increase gravity and decrease gravity, or, cast illusions. Like a maze of some sorts. Like, Naruto's, Kakashi's like, "Ooh, you came up with some rather creative ideas, kid." Naruto's like, "These ideas? Well, except for the maze, but the gravity seals were legit. I believe someone's already made them before." I think it's the seal mistress of something. And Kakashi's like, you know your stuff, kid. I would believe, what's her name? Frick. I would believe the seal mistress would, be somewhere in the history books, being the greatest sales master, alive. So, yeah, of course, nobody knows of her location. It's not like she ain't famous. Now, come on. Anyway. Okay. Man, what a drag. They would finally arrive at the gate, and Sakura and Sasuke are like, "Y'all are about 2 hours late." Naruto and Kakashi both times says, "Sorry, a black cat crossed my path, so we had to take the long route around." Sakura's like, "Bullshit." Naruto then holds up a cat. He's like, "I wasn't kidding." Kakashi be like, "Where'd the cat come from?" Naruto's like, "I wasn't kidding. I actually crossed the black cat. Literally crossed my path. I picked it up, fed it, and it just kept following me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just take the long route this time around, because I thought I would lose it, but I didn't." Kakashi like, interesting. Anyways, training round 7. Time for the build test. Kakashi would hold up 2 bills. He's like, 2 bills. 2 bills for 2 people. You can only, meaning one of you will be sent back to the academy. Until it's like, let me see. Naruto's like, saw that one coming. Y'all have 5 minutes to get these bills from me. Was it 5 or 10 minutes? I forget. It was probably 10 minutes, to be fair. Or 15 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes. And Asuka should put the bills on this belt. And he sets the timer for 15 minutes. He's like, "Alright, y'all can begin." And Naruto just sits there as Sakura and Sasuke both leap into the forest. Kakashi's like, so you think you can fight me head on? Naruto's like, no, I know I can fight you head on. But Naruto keeps saying this is a team exercise. I already know that much. We ain't gonna get the bells from you because you're better than us in every aspect, unless we throw something to completely confuzzle you. Naruto would then begin drawing in the dirt with his finger. He's like, so I'm only here to like distract you for a little bit. And Kakashi be like, right, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. As he puts his hand on the seal he just drew. And, well, alright, not just chakra control like the best, but with the seal, he put enough chakra in it to cast a mini genjutsu. But it can only activate if Kakashi steps on it. Meaning he sealed his chakra within the seal that's on the ground right now. And this seal was a genjutsu seal. a maze genjutsu per se. Or a foggy genjutsu. Yeah, foggy genjutsu. So, not only are they hiding in the forest, but now he has to deal with the fog. A fake fog. Meaning more good shit. Now, the genjutsu hasn't activated yet. Naruto hadn't activated it. But at the same time, he's a beginner, so the seal might not work. And it may just accidentally create a stone pillar. Anyway, whatever. Naruto would then, like, get up from the one seal he made and, like, walk somewhere else. Like, he walks about 10 steps away from the first seal and starts drawing the exact same seal. Because I'm retconning the fog or pillar thing, I'm gonna make it like a barrier. He's just like drawing in the dirt because he studied the barrier seal like last night. And he's going to try to trap Kakashi in it. Now, Kakashi doesn't know Naruto knows about the barrier seal. So he thinks Naruto's just, well, stalling for time, really. Trying to find an opening and get the bill, so he's watching Naruto and waiting for whoever is in the forest to attack. Now, Naruto would be like finishing the third seal as he's about to start the fourth one. After taking 10 steps, then Sasuke would rush in, shooting a fireball. Kakashi would jump it as it would start heading straight towards Naruto. Naruto would then just like it's like a bone ball would appear right beside him, blocking the fireball, causing an explosion. Then the bones would like retreat back in the ground as Naruto would still be there. Kakashi would be like, Naruto! And as soon as the smoke clears, Naruto's fine. He's just, right there, riding in the dirt, finishing up the final seal. And, well, he just sits in the middle of it, really. Why is he sitting in the middle of it? It's not fully set up yet. He has to infuse enough chakra in it to actually contain Kakashi. Enough so the barrier won't break like on the first few hits. So Naruto's busy infusing his chakra into the seals he's made. So to make sure the barrier is strong enough to actually contain somebody of Kakashi's level. Naruto would try to signal Sasuke in some way to lure Kakashi over to him. But Sasuke is too busy being a lone wolf. And Naruto rolls his eyes. He knows that if Sasuke ain't gonna listen, then Sakura sure as hell ain't gonna listen. So Naruto, he chucks a kunai with a friggin' symbol that says ready to Sasuke. And now Sasuke would see Naruto just sitting in one spot, infusing chakra into what he sees are seals, and he'd be like, Oh, he's like, I didn't know the Torah knew anything about sealing jutsu. So Sasuke probably thinks that he's gonna have like weapons shoot up at Kakashi from one of them seals if he gets him over there. Sasuke's still thinking he could like beat Kakashi by himself, would almost nick a bill, but then get pushed away into a tree. At this point, he'd be like, fuck it. Might as well go with the Terp's idea. As he would, yet again, bomb rush Kakashi. But instead of going for the bells, he's more focused on pushing Kakashi back to Naruto. Kakashi would see it. He sees this. He's like, I see, so he's trying to get me to his comrade. Kakashi would see he will remember Naruto was drawing in the dirt. He'd be like, so when he was talking about them seals, wait, does he already know a certain? Kakashi would be like, there's no way. As he would play along with Sasuke, he jumps back, like, almost smack dab in the center. Naruto sees Kakashi and he would jump away at the exact moment. Then he would make a few hand signs and says, Sealing Jutsu, barrier. Sealing Jutsu, 4-pillar barrier. Or 4-pillar containment. As Kakashi's now trapped in a like barrier. Naruto would then say, gotcha, Kakashi sensei. Sasuke would be like, that's a nice jutsu you got there. Kakashi would be like, oh boy. This is Kakashi would be like, wow, that's a nice trick. But how many hits can you take? As he would like hit him once, force comes back at Kakashi about 5 times itself, and you're like, so that's why you're sitting in the middle of it. You were enforcing the barrier. Got it. Kakashi would be like, well, y'all still need to get the bells. And that's when Naruto would be like, you think that's the only jutsu I had? Kakashi would be like, Nani? As the ground underneath him starts cracking, he'd be like, no, it can't be. Naruto would then say, Uzumaki style headhunter jutsu. As a Naruto would come up and like uppercut Kakashi on the chin, and which Kakashi can't even substitute because he's trapped in a barrier. But let's just say that Naruto has got a clone. Sorry for the cut, fam, but yeah, things happened. I had to finish cleaning up too, so. Alright. I just got into a comfortable position too. God damn it, I think I may fall asleep while recording. Alright. So. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Naruto did his version of the Headhunter Jutsu. An uppercut the absolute out of Kakashi using a shadow clone. But little did they know that was actually a clone. So it poofed. Naruto was like, what? It was a clone? And the barrier took too much chakra out of him. Well, it was taking a lot of chakra to maintain. But he had like Kage's levels of world chakra, so he was able to hold it, but if he broke the seal now, then if he broke the seal his hands were in, then well, he was gonna be a sitting duck for a little bit. Cause well, recharge time on a jutsu like that, with all the preparations and stuff, it was gonna take a little bit of time, but luckily for them, Naruto, since he's sentenced, meaning he's technically Team 7's equivalent of Shikamaru, had a backup plan. meaning he had some extra seals to shoot out, like, shurikens. He also had, like, tripwires set up, and all sorts of good stuff all set up. But, yeah, Kakashi was actually in a tree. And the tree branch he was on so happens to have had a seal that, like, cuts straight through said branch he was on. So, yeah, Kakashi pretty much fell off the tree. But he made a quick recovery and landed rather gracefully. In other words, showing off. Naruto and Sasuke are really exhausting their ideas. Sasuke finding it rather easy to work with Naruto than, well, Sakura, because, well, his strategy so happened to apparently align with his style, being able to counter against someone's movements, which is the entire reason of the intercepting fist style of the Uchiha clan, but, Gashi commends both Naruto and Sasuke on finding them so well together as, well, a duo, but it was a team exercise, and Sakura Haruno ain't really out there, so yeah. He's like, are y'all forsaking her, abandoning your teammate? No, just like forsaken and abandoned. Come on, Kakashi, I'm a lot of things. I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy. As he would do some hand signs and does like a mini reverse summon, and like a reverse summoning circle appears right in front of him. Kakashi's like, wait a minute. Then Sakura comes out with a huge jaw and like sucks Kakashi square in the jaw. Kakashi's like, oh dear god, where did that come from? Wait, how does he know the reverse summon thingy? Jutsu. Why'd I say thingy? Kill me. Yeah. So, Kakashi looks at his timer and is like, about 5 minutes still. Good. Well, he doesn't look at his timer, but Kakashi thinks he has like about 5 minutes or a little over a minute left. And, well, interesting fact here. It is about a minute left, but out of nowhere, Naruto is here smiling, and, well, Naruto's like, time's up. He's like, hmm? And then he hears, like, the beep. He's like, oh. Well, then. Seems like you were keeping up with the time. So, not yet managed to get the bill, so you lose. And they're like, ugh. Fine, but before you get to the academy, Sensei, could you do me, like, one favor? And she's like, sure, what is it? Can I, like, see the bells real quick? No. No, scratch that, because I believe someone else did that already. Now, Naruto would, ask Kakashi for one bell, and he would ask Kakashi to hand the bell over to his teammates. Well, he wouldn't ask for a bell for himself, but he would ask if he could, like, give a bell to his teammates. Kakashi would be like, I mean, sure. As he would hand one bell to Sakura and Sasuke, Sasuke started to be like, are you mocking us, and I'm just like, nope. And he like smiles. He says, 3, 2, 1. Another beep comes out of nowhere. Kakashi's like, what? Then Kakashi was like, Naruto be like, check your timer. Naruto, Kakashi, looks at the timer's like, wait a minute. Naruto, you fell for the old switch the timer on trick. You fell for the good old time acceleration trick. This is always epic. Especially when you need to confuse your enemies. If you can manipulate your opponent's surroundings, it is very easy to win a battle. She's like, Naruto, when I was drawing the symbols. Cause she's like, so you set another timer just a minute less? Naruto's like, yep. We did go to the same store, remember? Actually, oh yeah. Huh. I should have questioned why you asked for another timer. I was like, what's done is done. Let's bygones be bygones. I should be like, but you don't have a bell, so not to like, I'm probably going to the academy. I'd rather read and sleep anyway. Besides, those two seem to fit with each other. Sasuke grimaces. Sakura is like blushing. Because she's like, so you're poking fun at them now. Naruto's like, yep. I mean, I can do that, can I? We are a team. She's like, but you're going back to that. Naruto, the entire reason for this team thing was for us to work together, so by process of elimination, the build test just to send one student back seems like bullshit. I'm just being real with you, Sensei. The build test is to see whether we will work together as a team or not. So I had to do some things to get Miss Haruno there angry at me. And when my clone dispersed, I gained the knowledge of it apparently, which is rather interesting, so I'm gonna have to do some experimentation with the shadow clone jutsu here. And, well, I reverse summoned her right in front of me and she sucked Janna jaw. I had to find a way to get my strategy to work with Sasuke because he's a lone wolf. In other words, I pretty much had to force everyone to work together, and it's such a drag. Kakashi, compliments Naruto on the idea of, well, forcing everyone to work together, but if they don't willingly work together, then, well, it's not really teamwork. Naruto's like, that's where you're wrong, Sensei. I know I said I forced everyone, but what they did was of their own free will. All I did was manipulate the scenes. And Kakashi's like, so, in other words, you was the puppeteer behind every action, calculated every possible movement, just to trick you into lowering your sense of security and giving us the bills. Yep. Kakashi, that is terrifying. But, Naruto, when did you have time to do all that? Because, judging from your records, you weren't the smartest in your class. Naruto would then say, don't judge a book by its cover. You know that Shikamaru kid? He was a dead last just like me, but have you seen the things he's done? Person like, fair point. No, then would then like laugh. He's like, yeah. He was sit by the woodlog and like, oh, I'm gonna catch some disease. He's like already out. Tucker's like, he is very fucking lazy. if he's able to sleep like that. I almost said to go again. Frick. Naruto. Anyways, that concludes today's little exercise. Tomorrow we'll be doing our first D rank mission. And as we all know, those missions go about the same to canon in. But the difference here is Naruto just doesn't do anything. Like, he's just very fucking lazy. Yet, whenever somebody doesn't look at him for like a second, everything that he didn't do was like done. They're like, how is he doing this shit? Not Sakura and Sasuke would look at their piles. Nothing was taken from them. And all of Naruto's wood's like gone. Like, it's done. And, well, they're like, what is he doing to finish all his stuff fast? Not only that, if we don't look at him long enough, he's like, if we're going somewhere we don't see and we aren't paying attention to him, he's like already there the moment before. So he's doing something to get from point A to point B rather quickly. Sakura's making it her mission to find Naruto's secret, and Sasuke's just, well, he's not gonna prize. Like, if Naruto is stronger than him like this, then he's gonna try to surpass Naruto's intelligence with strength, and if he can do that, then he's like, I'll be able to handle whatever surprise attack my brother will throw at me with his edgy ass self. Anyway, when it comes to walking dogs, Naruto, he strikes fear into the animals' hearts, because the animals already don't like him because of Kurama, but with Sans there, he just gives them the scary face, and they're like, yes sir, we'll listen, and they were well behaved the entire time. When it goes to helping people out, Naruto's able to do some of the things rather easily and quickly. When somebody needs to get home, and they were like halfway across the village at set location, set point, and all that, Naruto asks for like better description, give him a better description. Naruto's like, I know, shortcut. And at least like, what's more of a shortcut than literally on a straight line? I'm just like, it's simple. Just follow me. As he walks through an alleyway, they end up, walking out the alley right beside said person's house, and they're like, wow, I was not paying attention to that. Huh, that's a neat little shortcut. Interesting. Not just like, yeah. Sadly, I think I'm the only one that knows how to operate these shortcuts, because, well, I had to run away every so often because of ninjas. Runs back the other way because more like Jonin were after Naruto because, well, he drew faces on them. They were like, have you seen Naruto Uzumaki, ma'am? And Lei's like, no, and why are y'all wearing masks? They would remove their masks and doodle faces on them. The lady would almost start laughing as the ninjas put the mask back on and leap away. Oh boy. Anyways, a few months pass with the D-Rank missions and Naruto running from ninjas because he gets bored of doing D-Rank missions, so he decides to play a prank on them. And, well, Sasuke and Sakura are done with this shit, so they want a harder mission. Naruto's like, I'm good, I'm okay with these missions, but... But, seeing the determination in his team's eyes, he's like, besides, the entire team needs to be in agreement for them to actually be able to do the D-Rank missions. And Naruto's like, frick. Alright, I guess. So, the entirety of Team 7 heads to the Hokage Mansion, where they meet Haruzen talking to a few people already. Like Kakashi, well, he wasn't talking to anybody, he was just doing paperwork. And Kakashi walks in along with his team. Haruzen's like, Kakashi Otake, how may I be of service to you? Kakashi be like, my team here wants a secret mission. Haruzen be like, I see. Oh, the entire team needs to be in agreement before I can give you this mission. But I was planning on giving you one anyway, so... What do y'all say? Sasuke, yes. Sakura, yes. Naruto. Sure. This is like, that's not a straight answer, Naruto. Naruto be like, is anything a straight answer? Let's just be fair. You were gonna give us a secret mission anyway, so even if I don't give a straight answer, you were gonna give it to us regardless, am I right or am I wrong? Haruzen, I'll give you that one, Naruto. Alright, well, y'all's task is to, escort bridge builder here, Tazna here, back to his hometown. And Tazna walks in. Tazna be all like, wait, so the people escorting me back home are a couple of kids. Tazna can't really find a reason to make fun of Sasuke. Calls Sakura's forehead huge, and he was about to make a short joke on Naruto, but Naruto's like, hey, old man, you wanna know what's funnier than me being short? A person having 4 eyes. In other words, Naruto took a shot at Tazna before Tazna could take a shot at Naruto, and Tazna's like, yeah, I should have saw that one coming. And Tazna would be like, wait, how do you know what's gonna make a short comment about him? Whatever. He would then push the thought to the back of his mind. He's like, you know what, I'm not gonna question it. He's a ninja. They're all ninjas, so... But he sees that Sasuke and Naruto are more calm and collected, and he sees Sakura fuming because he made a forehead joke about her giant, forehead. Yes, she's big-headed, though she's not big-brained. She's actually wee-brained. Anyway. I guess I'll end it here. Now, this video wasn't my best. It wasn't my best at all. In fact, I think it was probably one of the poor videos I've made so far. I want to redo this one. And I'm going to redo this one because I don't like how I started it. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm restarting the entire... I'm gonna restart this video, like, a later time. Probably tomorrow if I have time to do so. Anyways, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Guess I'll be doing What If Deku Sans Part 3, if I can. Anyways, adios, Yoshi.